OMG, this is wild. I just found out that my dad has a secret, huge social media following. I don't know what he does. I don't know what the names of his accounts are, but he must have a huge social media following because he just said to me, "So, you've had the same number of followers for a while now. I guess your account's just done growing." And he must have a huge following somewhere, or else where would he find the audacity?
I have completed my Christmas shopping except for one person. I have no idea what to get my 11-year-old nephew. We used to have a great time doing Legos and annoying his dad together. Now, I have never related to a human being less in my entire life. He is so locked in on that iPad. His sister called him a stupid little duck baby 5 inches from his face, and he didn't look up. I could get him a Minecraft maybe, but that sounds expensive and heavy. He doesn't even call himself Caden anymore. He calls himself 12897. He's creepy because he's just so still, like a geriatric German shepherd. I asked my brother and my sister-in-law, what should I get him? And they're like, oh, we don't know. He only speaks in binary code now. We have no idea. For the first time in my life, I'm going to have to get a family member an Amazon gift card. What else can I do? Yeah, my youngest went to college. I would say I was an empty nester, but I have a husband, so there is still a child in the house. You know, honey, I would love if you went to Victoria's Secret, see if they can help you get your panties out of that bunch. And I would love if you went skydiving with no parachute. Excuse me, paying customer here. Could I get some service? What is this, pick your own position for soccer? Because Brooklynians worked hard. Unlike some of your kids. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to bake another tray of lemon bars until I get my Tupperware back. Cassidy, I don't think you know who you're talking to here. I'm Jessica. Jessica Whole Foods? Ever heard of it? How are you? Like, really? Like, how are you? Honestly, I'm not great. I got fired. Sorry, no. I can't talk about that. My boyfriend's dad got fired and it's just still raw. You know, it's just still too raw. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he okay? I mean, like, he's fine. He's on a cruise. I guess technically he got retired. Like, he retired. But still, like, it's so hard to think about this man I've known for months, like, not working. Anyways, I'm so glad you're so good. Yay. Lincolnton is just the type of place where everybody knows everybody. We are a tight-knit community. It's the type of place where you leave your doors unlocked. You leave your windows unlocked. Heck, if it weren't for the mosquitoes, I would leave my door wide open. I've been a police officer in Lincolnton for 69 years, and I ain't never seen nothing like this. We have tiny crimes here. Just itty-bitty baby crimes. We maybe have 1 or 2 murders, but they're not real ones. They're mini murders. They're tiny ones, not like this. Before, if my kids didn't come home 2-3 days in a row, I wouldn't be worried. It's Lincolnton, you know? They're out of buddies. They're wandering through some alleys barefoot innocently. Now, I hate to say it, I think I'd worry.
My therapy homework was to do something for myself. So I guess my question is, does laying in the shower for 45 minutes, whisper singing in the arms of an angel, count as doing something for myself? Because if so, mission accomplished.
Hey, girlie, what brings you here? Well, I won't be here Sunday. Why's that? Chris and I had a conversation. Oh, wow. And we decided to go out of town for the weekend. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Where are y'all going? Myrtle Beach. I'm sure that will be lovely. Yeah, it will be.
I mean, people don't want to laugh at, like, physically attractive people. Like, you don't want to walk on stage and have people looking at your arm.
I stand with Matt Rafifi. It is so much harder to be a pretty comedian than an ugly comedian, because for ugly comedians, they're funny just standing there because of their bodies and faces. Pretty privilege, more like pretty punishment.
Good afternoon, sleepy butt. How the heck are you still in bed? It's nearly 7 o'clock.
I'm tired.
Tired. Now that's funny, you using words that you don't understand. Go have 3 kids, and then we can discuss tired. Now get up, get your swimming suit on, so we can get down to the beach and relax. I'm throwing away breakfast in 5 minutes flat. And how is this room such a disaster? Seriously. She's so annoying. She's so cringe. I used to really like her content, but then she started making everything gay. These are my comments. Address them to me. I'll show you. You're so annoying. You're so cringe. I used to really like your content before you started making everything gay. I'm here, baby. I'm in the room. Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
I definitely might be wrong because I don't know fashion and I don't know men, but Seth Rogen at the Emmys? And Catherine, your face is looking very happy today. Are you in love again? And Catherine, we're playing old people detectives. We're supposed to be looking for clues. You're not supposed to be laughing and smiling at your phone. Grandma is missing. That's not funny. Okay, pretty good move. Okay. And Catherine, your face is looking weird. You're supposed to be smiling in pictures, not making kissy faces. Okay, let me show you how to do it. Send that to my mom, please. Good. Can you pull my finger on top of that and send it to my dad?
Put a finger down. A little something for everyone edition. Part 2. Put a finger down if you consider yourself a baseball fan. Put a finger down if you've told someone that they would like Brussels sprouts if they just prepared them the right way. Put a finger down if you could really go for some nachos right about now. Put a finger down if you just can't wait for Halloween. Put a finger down if you don't like sunflowers because you think they're too big to still exist. They're like a prehistoric flower and they scare you. Put a finger down if you have a book on your nightstand that you've been meaning to start for months now. Put a finger down if you've ever done the hokey pokey and turned yourself around. Put a finger down if you know who Saoirse Ronan is. Put a finger down if you'd rather be fishing. Put a finger down if you're procrastinating and you really need to get to work. Olivia Colman looked like a mini highlighter last night. That is neither good nor bad. That is a neutral opinion. Annie Murphy was wearing a dress very reminiscent of the work shirt from Banana Republic that every woman in corporate America owns, which is something. Beanie Feldstein's dress reminds me of the shell wall moldings that hotels in Florida in movies have. Do you know what I'm talking about? Leslie Odom looks like a very specific Target comforter that I own with the little white balls, the splotches, you know. Mandy Moore looks like a lobster, so much so that it must have been intentional. So Dan Levy looks like if Violet Beauregard and Charlie's grandpa from Charlie Chocolate and the Factory combined.
I'm trusting the algorithm to bring me back for the next part.
No. Don't trust the algorithm, trust the follow. I work hard, and for what? To make you hee hee ha ha, and that's not enough for a follow. Rude.
Hey, can I talk to you about something that's been bothering me for a while?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Hey, girlie, I heard you wanted to talk to me about something. What's going on? Are you filming me?
Oops, don't acknowledge the camera, okay? Just pretend like it's not here.
I'm sorry?
No need to apologize. Let's just start from the beginning. Hey, girlie, I heard you wanted to talk to me about something. What's going on?
Why are you filming me?
For my channel. You know I run a gentle friendship channel, right? Showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm assuming this is going to be ugly, and it will be really helpful to other people so they can learn how to be better friends.
I'm not comfortable with you filming this.
Okay, then I guess you don't want me to go to your bachelorette party then.
What?
Well, this is my job, and if I don't film this, I can't afford to go to Cabo, okay?
Put a finger down, a little something for everyone edition. Put a finger down if you like snakes. Put a finger down if you've continued a hobby that you didn't really enjoy because a parental figure in your life told you you'd never be able to keep it up. Put a finger down if you like French fries. Put a finger down if you're currently lying to your parents about your major in college. Put a finger down if you're currently eating a kid cuisine. Put a finger down if you wet yourself in elementary school and that was incorporated into your nickname in some way. Put a finger down if you were saving the last of something and you saw today that your roommate ate it and now you're so upset. Put a finger down if you like jazz. Put a finger down if you've ever done something that you were proud about and you wanted to tell people, but you didn't want them to think you were bragging. So you told them the thing you did, but you pretended like your friend did it. And then you could hear how impressed they were without seeming like you were bragging. Put a finger down if you like chocolate.
Hey, hon, I was just calling to complain about your dad and give you some inaccurate information about what your sister's been up to. I was probably going to have you Google something too while I had you. Anyways, I'm going to go lay down in front of The Bachelor and scroll through Facebook judging the women I knew in high school. Talk to you soon. Mwah.
We need to have a conversation about shadow banning. Shadow banning does happen. If you do something that upsets the overlords on this application, but it is not directly violating community guidelines, they can shadow ban you, which means that they suppress your content so that people cannot see it or find it. And it disproportionately affects creators that are not white and creators that talk about tricky subjects. But before you claim to be shadow banned, I'm going to need you to be honest with us and with yourself. Are you shadow banned, or did you just post 20 videos in one day? Are you shadow banned, or do you just expect your one viral video to translate into consistent views? Are you shadow banned, or have you just been repeating the same joke for months on this app and your audience is tired of it at this point? Because if you were shadow banned, then people wouldn't be seeing your videos at all. And the fact that you still come up on your mommy's FYP means that you're not shadow banned, okay? Some days you may feel like a piece of trash, like a big old pile of garbage, and it may feel like everybody hates you. But here's something you may not have considered. Raccoons like trash. They love it. And raccoons aren't nobody, so...
My name's Jimmy. What's your name? Oh, that's a weird name. Do you smell that? It smells like egg salad sandwiches. Oh, is that just the way that you smell? I'm allowed to eat whatever I want for dinner. Do you not believe me? I guess you could call my mom and dad, but they're on a date night, and they don't really kiss anymore, so I wish you wouldn't interrupt them. You look like my cousin Chester. He has to wear special glasses to teach his eyes to go the right way. Do you believe in ghosts? Because there's one behind you right now. He's going through your backpack. He's looking for chapstick. When he died, it was really windy, so he died with really chapped lips. Let's play hide and seek. You hide first. Quickly now.
Mom's boyfriend, Phil, or like we like to call him, Pill, tried to do the pull my finger joke with me. And I said, sorry, that's me and my dad's joke. Did I tell you that I went to the aquarium? And I didn't even get in trouble there. I was actually super good for everyone and all the adults. I'm pretty sure I didn't learn anything in school this week. I can't remember learning anything. Is your girlfriend Monique there? Maybe does she want to talk to me? Did I tell you there was a gift shop at the aquarium and I bought something there with my very own money? Let me go find it. Okay, actually, I couldn't find the aquarium thing, but look. Remember this thing? Can you tell Mom that there's no lactose in cheesecake because it's a cake, not actual cheese? She won't let me have any. Hello, this is Mr. Carson from the high school. Is this Beelzebub's mom?
Yes, I am she. What seems to be the problem, Mr. Carson?
Okay, great. There was a little incident today.
An incident? With my little Basil? I'm shocked.
He was physical with another child, ma'am.
Are you sure? I have barely seen him hurt a fly.
And then he started floating above the ground, ma'am.
Floating? Oh my, where did he pick that up?
And he started speaking in tongues.
Tongues? Oh no. That's awful.
First time that's happened, huh?
This has never happened before at any of the other schools, I swear.
Good morning, Miss Wilson. Guess who has a lunch bowl in their lunch today? You are not Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson is sick? I'm sorry, that's just kind of weird because she didn't tell me she was sick and she tells me everything. So you're going to be our teacher all day? Even if Miss Wilson starts feeling better and wants to come in and come see us because she misses us? Excuse me, it's not 1, 2, 3, look at me. It's 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Have you ever done this before? Hey, I just want to apologize. I think I was maybe a little rude to you earlier. That's just because I was surprised that Miss Wilson wasn't here. Also, can you please stop touching all the things on her desk?
Welcome to Rating Things My Dad Does. First, we have saying I hated it when he cleans his plate at a restaurant. We're going to give that a 7 out of 10. It's not really hurting anyone, but we're not reinventing the wheel here, are we? Next, we have hoarding wooden ducks. We're going to give him a 3 out of 10 for this. He definitely gets points in the creativity category, but he does lose points for making everyone around him uncomfortable.
Aunt Catherine, come look. I'm that Brock guy you brought to Thanksgiving. Hey, kiddo, how you doing, sport? Aunt Catherine, I'm gonna find you a boyfriend. Let's see who it's gonna be. Oh, you're gonna like him, Aunt Catherine. His boobies are huge. Now I'm gonna find you a girlfriend. Let's see who it... Oh, Aunt Catherine, she has a boat. Hey, Aunt Catherine, have you ever had a ride on a motorcycle? Aunt Catherine, I could be the one for you. Aunt Catherine, I'm Grandma. Catherine, you have to try harder than that if you want to find someone. Catherine, where is your makeup?
Ladies, as you all know, we were supposed to have a mixer tonight. As you may have guessed, that's not gonna happen. Travis from Kappa Frap was kind enough to reach out and let me know a full 3 hours before the mixer was set to begin that the mixer is canceled. It turns out that our reputation has taken a bigger hit than I could have ever imagined because of this entire Bridget has been arrested for allegedly attempting to murder Keegan ordeal. Keegan is out of the hospital, so our strategy is going to shift. We are no longer publicly praying for Keegan's recovery. He is recovered. We are now going to gaslight people into thinking that this is not that big of a deal. So if someone asks you about the poisoning, you say, oh, that? I'm sorry, I had forgotten about that. I am sorry to anyone who enjoys my content, but that's it. I can't really keep going after this. Umbridge? No, sorry, I'm done.
Okay, kids, can I have your attention? It's 11 o'clock. You know what that means? Only one more thing until lunchtime, and that's quiet reading time. But here's the lucky thing of today. I'm today's teacher's helper, and I'm a super good reader. So if you have a hard word you need help with, I can help you with that. Don't believe me? Ask Mia. The other day I helped her read the super hard word of gymnasium. Don't worry if you need help with your reading. I'ma be nice to you. Not like Jimmy when you ask for help with math and he calls you a cheater. Yes, Miss Wilson? That makes good sense, Miss Wilson. I understand. Okay, kids, I just talked to Miss Wilson and she reminded me that maybe you friends are having a hard time doing quiet reading because I'm talking so loud. So, I'ma sit down. Yes, he's always doing something other than being here in this moment with me. Oh. I had never considered that Barbara might be a lesbian, but now that you mention it, it makes a lot of sense. I think I have to go call my sister.
Hey, are you wondering what I'm thinking about? Of course. I'm thinking about how my mom told me she wants to get married to her boyfriend Phil. Oh no, she should not do that. Maybe she should. I mean, he's really nice to us. Then they should be married. But then if Phil moves into my house, we're not gonna have anywhere to send him when he's annoying us or when we just want some mom and kid time. He needs to stay at his house. But it would be kind of good to have him around because me and my mom are so messy and he loves to clean. Queen, do you want Phil to be your stepdad or no? Stepdad? Yes, that is what it's called, right? So Phil will be my stepdad? Yes. I actually think it might be kind of good to have Phil as a stepdad. I just hope my real dad never finds out.
These Shirley Temple comments are so confusing to me because it seems like you're trying to insult me
by calling me an icon. I've said it before, I guess I have to say it again. I chose this haircut. I chose my own haircut.
Paperwork.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm just gonna enter in here information really quick. Under occupation, you put content creator. Are you aware that occupation only refers to paid work?
Yeah, I am aware of that.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. And you are paying out of pocket today.
I have insurance. You guys just don't take my insurance.
Of course you do. Yeah, of course. Okay. I can't really read your handwriting under the symptoms. Could you tell me what this says?
It says diarrhea.
A lot of males have been saying that I just hate men, which is ridiculous because I have a father. I have brothers. How could I hate men when I'm related to some of them? I adore my father and my brothers, mainly because they're good boys. They know their place. Males are important. They have an important role in society, but their role is not to think. Their role is to lift heavy things and to tinker in the garage. I love my brothers, and I know that they should not be making decisions. It's just the hormones, the testosterone. They're too emotional to be in charge of anything. If you think about it, every male out there is somebody's son, which is what makes this motherless behavior so sad. Your face is so raw and unfiltered, and I have so many ideas for how I can fix it.
I'm just here for Botox for my migraines.
Oh yeah, I get migraines too. Right here and right here and right here.
I really do have migraines.
Okay. But you also have perfect cheekbones for surgery. If I just sharpened them up ever so slightly, you would be amazed at how much better your highlight sits on your face. It wouldn't look great with this current nose, so we would have to swap it out. I recommend the button mushroom, but a lot of girlies are doing the micro mushroom, which is just the button, but 100% smaller. You're also such a good candidate for ear removal.
Ear removal?
You haven't heard? They're calling it the seal because you just have 2 tiny holes to hear out of, like seals.
Ma'am, this is a school. You can't be in here.
I'm just picking up my kid for an appointment.
Okay, well, gone are the days where one could just take a child. There are protocols that must be followed. Have you filled out the appointment release request form on the parent porthole?
Yep, I did that months ago.
Okay, and have you signed the compromised education waiver that we make all parents who take their children out of vital learning time sign? That's on Zoodle.
I did sign that.
Okay, good. And are you completely up to date on your clip-clop questionnaires?
Yes.
Good for you. Go ahead and take this paperwork. You're going to want to find a seat. It takes forever and fill it out.
But I did it online.
Do you think our educators have time for all those apps?
Dawn, you seem confused and maybe a little angry, so let me clarify. I'm yanking your chain, buddy old pal. I'm just messing around, all right? Okay, since suddenly I'm getting all of this criticism out of absolutely nowhere, I'm going to address it one time and one time only. A lot of people are saying that there's all these creeps on this app and that I need to take Miralax off of the apps. Well, by the way, there's creeps everywhere. Honestly, Miralax's uncle is creepier than any of the people I've met online. People are saying that I shouldn't have a camera in my child's face 24/7. Well, that's been the case since Miralax was born. It's all she knows. She doesn't even eat anymore if she's not on live while she's eating. Some people are saying that I went too far with the reusable adult diapers with Miralax's face on them that I've been selling. All right, to you I say start your own business then, okay? And for those of you that are saying, why don't you just stop? Like, you know the dangers of posting your child for millions of followers. Why don't you just stop? You do realize this is how we make our money, right? Do you want Miralax and me to be poor?
I'm not even gonna play tonight because the prize is a bunch of crap from the Bath and Body Works. If they were to give an actual good prize, maybe I would play.
What prize would you want?
Well, one prize that I would want is a conversation with my daughter, who hasn't spoken to me in over a decade.
Why doesn't your daughter talk to you?
Well, that's the saddest part of this entire thing, is that I have no idea. I have no idea what I did to her to make her hate me like this. I think she's always kind of been like this. Selfish, entitled, jealous of me to the core. So maybe that's it. She has no idea what it is to be raised by a bad mother. My mother. Don't get me started on my mother. That woman would never give me a compliment, not a day in my life.
You settling in okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, good.
Great. Have you had a chance to look at the menu?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to order.
Excellent. What can I get started for you, Polly Pocket?
Could I get the shepherd's pie, please?
No. Is there something else you want?
Why? Are you out of shepherd's pie?
No, we're not out of the shepherd's pie push pen, but it does taste gross, so that's why I don't recommend it. It tastes like tires.
Like tires?
Yeah, like on a car. But really, that's more of the texture. It tastes like pennies, the texture of tires.
Does anything here taste good?
Yeah, we have 7 good things on the menu.
But there's at least 100 things on the menu.
But we only have 7 things on the tastes good part of the menu.
He wants a church girl that goes to church and reads her Bible.
Hello, Queen Elizabeth here with more relatable royal content. You know that thing of when you and your husband have a disagreement, so you sequester yourself to your separate wings of your palace, and suddenly it's been a year since you last saw your husband. Us royals, we're no different from you commoners.
So you're not going to take the job that you've wanted for years and applied to multiple times because your parents don't think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
So your parents must be experts in your field, right? Or why else would their opinions matter so much?
No, they're plumbers.
Oh, they're not experts in your field. Okay. What's your birthday again?
August 9th,
Yeah, but what year?
1994.
Right. And if I do some quick math, I think that means that you're an adult. So you're an adult and your parents aren't experts in your field. Why are we giving them so much power in our life again?
Because they're my parents.
Right, because they're your parents. Would you mind looking in the mirror for me and telling me if you like what you see?
You got any fun plans for the weekend?
Oh, just going to our daughter's volleyball game.
Very fun. And what is volleyball?
You've never heard of volleyball?
No, but I was actually raised in a cult, and there's a lot of things that I don't know about. My daddy was the leader of our cult, but you don't have to worry about him. He's in jail. I'm not sad either, 'cause he made everything about our lives worse, not better. Attention shoppers, don't forget to buy milk if you need it. So, have you ever been in a cult?
How can I help you?
I'd like to return this.
And I'd like a man who knows his way around the kitchen, but we don't always get what we want, do we?
I have the receipt.
Okay. And is this supposed to impress me?
No.
Oh, it's a gift receipt. Whose love are we rejecting today?
It just didn't fit.
Oh, what a shame. Let me just check.
You're lying. It does fit. Fine, I just don't like it. Can I return it? Okay, sure. I'll just have to call your loved one and tell them that you hate them and that you hate the gift they got you. Or I could just give you Kohl's cash. But this isn't a Kohl's. What's wrong with you?
So, Briette, how are things going with your new friend?
You didn't tell me you have a new friend?
Caitlin, it's not a serious friendship. We're just having fun. We really only have one thing in common. That's exciting, though. I wish I had that kind of friendship. Caitlin,